Hey guys, Robert Roy here, founder of WealthBuildersHQ.com. Now I've been trading for more than 2 decades, and in that time I've had my fair share of trading mishaps. And today I'm going to share with you one of my biggest ones. $50,000. Yes, you heard me right, $50,000. Someone said to me, Rob, what is the most you've ever lost on a trade? Do I need to repeat it again? $50,000. And I knew better. That's what made it worse. Right? If I take you back to when I first started in 1997, we didn't use stops in 1997 on our trades. Why? Because the market didn't go down. Oh, but it had to be days it went down, Rob. Well, there were. But then it went back up tomorrow. So why am I putting a stop? Why do I want to get out of something that I know is going to go back up tomorrow? It screamed to the upside. Then we wind up in winter of 2000. Markets are flip-flopping a little bit. We're having some issues with what's happened from Y2K now, right? And there are some stocks that are still doing extremely well. There are companies out there that are taking off, and let's take advantage of it, capitalize on it, jump all over it. Come March of 2000, what happens? The springtime starts showing up. Things are looking happier and brighter. Well, for some. See, for me, that's right around where I lost $50,000. Did I get through to you yet? $50,000 frickin' dollars in one trade. What happened, Rob? Guys, Rambus, which we could see on the chart, was taking off. It was skyrocketing. Man, it looked beautiful. But the rest of the market is going crazy. It's Y2K. Do I really want to take these chances here? Everything's moving to the upside. By the time Rob jumped in, it was too late. The market came crashing down in Rambus. Huge gaps. If you look at this chart that's on the screen here, look where my mouse is. Right now, you can see where it toppled out at about $450-ish, and just 4 or 5 days later, it's at $250. Just a month later, it's at $150. Not long after that, well, we won't go there, okay? It didn't matter. It had already happened, right? The market shifted, and the thing that caused it for me was chasing after a dream. That was number one. Trying to catch something that had already ran. The stock had already taken off. I missed most of that run to the upside. I got a day or two out of it before it rolled over. It's my here kitty kitty analogy, right? The market maker was waiting for me with that 50-pound sledgehammer to bust me on my head with it as I placed and entered into this trade. And to make it worse, I didn't put a stop on it. But Rob, why didn't you get out the next day? Well, after it had dropped, I said, well, it'll come back. It always does. And the next day it went down more. And I went, oh, if I just got out at 300, if it just makes it back to 300, I'll get out tomorrow. And then it goes to 250. Oh, if it just got, you see where I'm going with this? Then it makes a move back up again. It comes back up into this 350 range. Man, everything is good. And then it was like my body was frozen. And I no longer could respond to the trade itself. I actually locked myself away from the market and prayed for expiration day to come. And when it did, only one other time in my life have I had this feeling of, oh my goodness, this is just such a relief. And the one other time was the day that I got married. My brother was my best man. We're standing at the altar, and this was not a photo shoot shot where he's wiping my head with a handkerchief. He's patting the sweat off of my head because I am convinced that my fiance is not showing up. When the music started, they threw the doors open in the back of the church. Here she comes walking down the aisle. This huge sigh of relief came over me. She showed up. That's how I felt when the trade was over. Lost 50 grand. And I was happy to be done with it. Right? As far as fixing it, there was no fixing it. I froze. I did nothing. Now, I would be asked the question over and over, what did you learn from that, Rob? Well, don't lose 50 grand. That's probably a good lesson, no? Well, it's a great lesson. So I wanted to test the theory. So what did I do? I did it again. Later in life, another company, but about another 50 grand on a trade. Guys, it is easy, so easy to get stuck on the wrong side of a position. You need to put stops. That is what I learned from this. You cannot enter a trade without a stop. I fly a lot. I love to fly, right? Personally, business, I don't care. I love to fly. Get on an airplane. I walk down the aisle. I don't sit down until I know where every single exit on that plane is. It's no different in a trade. What if it goes up? Where's my exit? What if it really goes up? How am I going to manage the position? What if it goes against me? Where am I getting out? Am I scaling out of the trade, meaning getting out in multiple exits? Am I getting out in all one? Is it a trailing stop, a hard stop? You've got to decide what the right stop for your trading system, for your style, your strategy, your risk profile is, but you better have a stop. You do not want to be on the wrong side of this trade, not at $50,000. And I know some of you sitting there saying, Rob, I ain't got 50 grand in my account, so I can't lose that much. Well, I didn't have it either when I first started. Okay, that's number one. But here's the bigger thing. Let's say you have $500 and you lose the entire 500. Somebody out there is saying, yeah, but Rob, so what? I lost 500 bucks. You're right, because you have a lot more than that. To the person that has $500, that's everything. It's everything, your whole account. You went bust. 500, 5,000, 50,000, it doesn't matter the number. You need to protect what you have. So what is the key takeaway? It's simple. Always use a stop. Until next time, stay focused on the quest of becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it, and remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you at the next update. Folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the training. Now, if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and go ahead and hit the subscribe button right over here and hit the bell to keep up with all the latest trading content. And oh, did you know that we have a podcast? Supercharge your trading education with the Stock Market Millionaire, which you can find in the description down below. And while you're there, you can also find other amazing free trading resources that I've put together just for you.